Hello friend, it's pleasure to have you back on the channel of Clinical Care Insights. In our today's podcast, we are going to discuss about the power of self-belief. Yes, my friends, you are hearing correct. We can become whatever we want just with the right thinking and a strong self-belief. If you pay your attention with your previous past days, okay, and if you analyze your current situation, then you come to know that whatever you are right now is the result of your past activities. Yes, and it's also explained that whatever you want to be in future, that will decided by what you are doing right now. I know that this is the purely philosophical point of view. Yes, as you know that our channel is providing the scientific knowledge. Okay, basically the scientific knowledge about your body, how your body is functioning. Okay, so in our today's podcast, we will decode the scientific basis of self-belief. When you start thinking, that is captured by your brain. Actually, thinking is itself a process of a brain. Okay, so whatever you are going to feed to your brain start adapting those things. Your brain start basically adapting those activities and changing their structure even. That is what the neuroscience explain, that this is called as the phenomenon of neuroplasticity. Basically the ability of your brain to adapt with the environment. It means that whatever we think we can become, yes, whatever we think we will become, because our brain is changing. That is how our brain is working. And you know that your brain is working by the help of neurotransmitters, chemicals, brain chemicals like the dopamine, serotonin. These are the feel good hormones. Okay, whenever it secretes in your brain, you get motivated. Okay, you work for your tasks. Now the another thing you have to understand about this self-belief is that when you hold the self-belief very tightly, no matter what circumstances you are facing, no matter how much problem you are facing, but still you are holding your dreams. Okay, you have the self-faith, the self-belief, then what happened? Your whole body start transforming. It become what it want. The another explanation, some of the peoples, they have the myth and misconception about that genetics, that whatever my father and mother is, I will become the same. No, it's a false form belief. It's a false form belief. It is not explained by the science. What science explain is, it is correct that we are inherited the genes from our parents. Okay, but we can modify these genes. We can modify these genes by certain right environment. If you provide the right environment, okay, we will activate those genes which is responsible for our dream. Those genes basically make our dream into the reality. We all have the approximately 98% genes similar in every individual. That is what the modern human genome project explained us. Okay, so we have the gene which is responsible for making ourselves as a doctor, scientist, researcher, artist, joker, okay, even a bad person. So it depends upon us which kind of gene we are going to activate. How we will activate? By holding the self-belief. Okay, and on that self-belief there is the emergence of action. We will take the small step. Okay, and one day we will achieve our dream. So that is what the explanations behind this self-belief is. One thing you understand about the neuroplasticity, now when your gene start changing, okay, by the influence of external environment, this is what called as the epigenetics. You got my point? So you can literally modify your gene. You got my point? So never believe on this contemporary idea that someone is telling that you will become what your father and mother is. No, it's not a reality. Okay, modern research shows that you can literally modify your genes. So for modifying your genes and basically changing your brain, you have to do two things. First one is the self-belief. You have to strongly hold your self-belief. Okay, no matter what is your circumstances, what problem you are facing, okay, or what is your current status. You got my point? But you have to have the positive attitude in your personality. Okay, and the self-belief. By these two things, okay, slowly you will start traveling on your path. Okay, and one day you will achieve your dream. You will feel the failures. Okay, you will feel literally, I'm not saying you face, you will literally feel the failures, but still you have to hold your, because you know in reality that you have all the genes which is responsible for making your dream into the reality. So you have to wait patiently. Okay, and have to have the very strong self belief on your self. You got my point? So that is what about the today's podcast. So thank you for having me. Bye, have a nice day.